You might think they're a bit of a joke. All those pesky emails, faxes and letters offering you a fortune. Well, they're not. Those get-rich-quick schemes, the Nigerian scams, are big business. A vicious international racket run by serious gangsters. And now, for the first time, we have some idea how many ordinary, hard-working Australians are being conned and how much they're losing. Millions of dollars every month. But after a 3-month-long investigation, here and in Nigeria, there's sweet revenge. We tracked down the racketeers and in a series of dramatic raids and sting operations, nailed the Mr. Biggs. Lagos, Africa's biggest city. We're on a raid with Nigeria's untouchables, the crack new anti-fraud police.
You expect violence?
Yes, we expect violence.
The target, an internet cafe full of scammers. These guys don't muck around.
I don't know. Put this up here. Come on, put this here. Sit down. Sit down.
And the fraudsters don't know what's hit them.
You say what?
That's on it. We are sitting down. Where do you want? Where do you want?
ID card is here. Your shop is downstairs.
Leave this man. He's a fraudster. Don't mind him. This is a classic scam leader.
For years, they've been firing off scam emails and letters like this.
You would think that somebody is actually sincere about trying to transfer £15 million into your account.
But there is no £15 million.
That's no £50 million.
Conning a fortune from unsuspecting victims all around the world, many in Australia. The scams and the frauds are pulling in millions of dollars from around the globe. From Queensland alone, $500,000 is coming here every month. Throw in all the other states and territories and you start to get a picture of what an amazing amount of Australian money is hitting these streets.
Oh, what a shot.
They played you like a bit of a fish, didn't they?
Yep, sure did.
You reckon they thought you were an easy touch?
Yes. Yes. They played me for a fool.
Queensland businessman Graham Schoenfish is one of the many Australians who've been conned by the Nigerian fraud syndicates.
We've been hurt, badly hurt. We've been stung. The amount of people, doctors, lawyers, and they're more educated than us. And if they can fool them, but we have got no chance of eluding their trick and their cunning and their conning.
Amazingly, Graham and his wife Dot have been handing over money to the Nigerian conmen for 16 years. $500,000 to dozens of different crime syndicates, with absolutely nothing to show for it. They're flat broke. How does a bloke who is smart enough to run 2 successful businesses manage to be dumb enough to fall for these scams?
Well, that's the exact word it is. I was dumb. I couldn't see the foolishness of it.
Foolish and a little greedy. This is how it works. Victims are drawn into grandiose financial schemes through emails and faxes like these. They're promised a share of the action, usually millions. But there's always a catch. First, the victim has to send a fee in order to have the money released. Then there's another fee and another. It never stops.
I said, oh, beauty. This is going to bring in some bickies and we wanted to struggle so much.
Did you ever ask why me?
Not really. I know I'm a fool now to say it, but I should have asked the question.
Queensland's top fraud cop, Detective Inspector Brian Hay, has heard it all before.
Fraudulent. Fraudulent. Fraudulent.
Inspector Hay heads Australia's first major investigation into the Nigerian scams.
Another fake document.
Another fake document.
It's frightening, isn't it?
It is. We've interviewed 133 people, and collectively those people have lost somewhere in the order of just over $18 million. Australia could be losing tens of millions of dollars every month, potentially.
And this is where the money goes. Today, we're on the trail of those millions. Some of the sharks are going down.
It's meant for like big boys.
This is the big
You understand? Yeah, for the big boys.
So you blokes have been sitting here scamming people, have you?
No. They stay here.
So they virtually live here to keep the scam going?
Yes. Right, and the password. Write the password. The password. My password. Your password, what's wrong with you?
This is really the tip of the proverbial iceberg. There are literally hundreds of these cyber cafes littered around Lagos.
Let's get going, please. Let's do this fast so that we can get going now.
It's crucial to remove the computers. They hold thousands, even millions, of victims' emails, addresses and phone numbers. But they have to move fast. Outside, the crowd is angry. They're on the side of the crooks. Like many round here, they depend on the scams for a living. It's getting nasty, but a couple of warning shots clear the mob.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it's a demonstration of what can happen when that sort of action by the EFCC is not popular among the locals. Many of that big crowd had friends inside the cyber cafe, and the others, well, they think it's pretty much fair game to scam Westerners. The rocks were thrown, there were shots fired. Fortunately, we're out of there.